because I'm going to pause it so I can turn lights on. Okay, so front door, we're at the foyer, first level. And then the owner's suite is around that way, along with the garage access and the laundry room. And then upstairs is all the other bedrooms. So we're actually, let's start upstairs, but I just heard some clicking, that's all. All right, so I do love that the stairs have the LVP flooring. It is a different wood than that. Like, it doesn't look too bad because you do have that kind of in between it, but just so you know that those are different colors. I always forget, I've been in these homes before, but I always forget how sturdy they are. Because with 2 stories, like, I grew up in the Midwest, so I'm used to 2 stories, but in Florida, just because we have a lot of humidity, the second story is usually kind of like wonky, like the flooring is usually a little bit like creaky and stuff. And these ones are built so well that you just don't get that. But you've got a front bedroom here, the stairs, bathroom, closet, another bedroom, and then a back bedroom. So stairs is right there. This room's really big, so they're using it like a small kids room, kind of, sort of. But you've got this big play space here, and that is actually a pull-out bed. And then there's also a trundle. So you've got 3, 4 sleeping options up here. And then a huge walk-in closet. So in the contract, I put that everything conveys, including all this stuff, because why not? And then an ensuite. So you've got bathroom. What is that? That's just some molding. Whoops, picture fell. Like, whoever is cleaning it is doing a really good job, because it's very clean. And there's a little hall closet. So this is where the cleaners keep their stuff. It is already, they call it an owner's closet because it locks. So that's nice because when the cleaners are done, they can lock that up, keep all their stuff in there, and then whoever is renting can't have access to it. This one's actually the same way. There's a lock on it. All right, so stairs are right there. We're just in the bedroom to the front. Here is your other bathroom for the other 2 that are up, bedrooms that are up here. Just light that's out. More linens. And this is tile. And you've got a knockdown ceiling. It's not popcorn. Even like the vents and stuff are all clean, so that's a good sign. Hall closet. And a side bedroom. And so far they all have fans, which is nice. Typical closet. I'm gonna see if I can, I know it's dark outside, but yeah, you're just facing the house next to you. I mean, they're sturdy beds, mattresses. And then this back bedroom. So that's a king size bed. Might be, no, that's just a king, yeah. I don't think it's a California king. Again, regular closet. I mean, the carpet looks like it's in good condition. And then this bedroom is just straight over to the people behind you. Another fan. the lights while I'm up here. There wasn't a... No, okay. There's a little bit of, you can kind of see it right there and right there. It's just paint. They must have not stirred it before they painted. Wait, here we go. All right. Oops. Hang on. All right, so they've got a little seating area here. This is back to the front of the house. And then a huge couch. It doesn't look like it's, no. No. So not a formal bed that you can pull out, but if somebody wanted to, they could easily fit a couple teenagers on that couch. And then you've got 8-person table here, 4 more stools there, and then the owner's suite's that way, laundry room, and down that way is the garage. But we're going to do the kitchen first and peek outside before it gets too dark. So you do have granite countertops. It's showing more green on the video than it is. I mean, there's definitely green in it, but it's not as green as my camera's making it look like. And then you've got a nice stone and glass backsplash. All right, so I wrote in that everything conveys. So this is why I'm showing you what's in their cabinets. I mean, it's all very well organized, so whoever is ooh, they've got a ton of dishes. Yeah, they're all ceramic too. Is that a, oh, nice. First aid kit. And then it does vent out, which is also nice. You've got a Keurig and a regular coffee pot. An Instapot and a little waffle maker. Let's see. Some cutting boards. I don't know what those are. Oh, those are probably just little like ant deterrents, which I'm not mad at. It doesn't necessarily mean they have an ant problem, but because this is a rental, it's actually smart, because tenants are more notorious for not necessarily cleaning up after themselves super well, so it's just a preventative. I'm tall, but I'm not that tall. Oh, that's a little dirty, so they might miss that a little bit. There is no smells in here, so that's good. Let's see if there's ice. Well, I can't get it open, but we're gonna. Okay, well, the ice does not work. Which, that's not a big deal. I mean, you can find parts to get that to fix, but since it's a rental, I'm not super worried about it. I am gonna see though if there's water. Okay, so there is water. I just wanted to make sure at least that worked. Okay. All right. go outside real quick. So you've got the between the glass pane type blinds. Let's see if they work. There we go. I don't see a light switch for the lights, but they've got cute lights set up. Oh, here. There we go. And there are gutters all the way around, which is also really nice. Coming from the Midwest, we're just used to having gutters. And down here, for some reason, you don't see them very often. So you've got a single gate on this side. That was that one bedroom with the pink curtains. There is a gate here for some reason. Not sure why. And we're gonna peek over the fence. And then you've got just a little shed over here. Let's see what comes in the shed. Got a propane tank, another little table. Let's see how good my camera is. Not that good. There we go. I don't know what that is if you could see it. A rake in there. But even though it's a smaller lot, they made pretty good use of all this space. Okay. And then, so I did ask because, so this stuff means at one point in time, there were hurricane, it's like fabric that you put over anything that's glass. And I know that these homes came with that. The listing agent seems to think that the seller may or may not have accidentally gotten rid of them. So that's just worn off paint, or maybe a bad paint job altogether, because it's not rough. Yeah, I think that's just a bad paint. Yeah, that's just a bad paint job. All right. I don't think I showed you this. So here, oh, no, I did not. Here's your pantry. So this is the same tile as in the front. And then that matches that wood. It's just the stairs that are different. So here's the owner's suite. Again, a king size bed. And then there is a fan. So you've got your bathroom with a pocket door, a little linen closet, and then a walk-in closet that also has a little baby chair in there. And another mattress for some reason. And then your bathroom, same granite as in the kitchen. Garden tub, privacy glass, shower. I always check on pocket doors just to make sure there's nothing weird on them, and to make sure they roll nicely. That looks good. There is a small crack there. More than likely, 9 times out of 10, it's a settling crack, but especially because it's a 2-story house, but just wanted to show you that. And then this just needs to be recaulked right there. So there you go.